Hey man, say man, back at y'all again today man with another video. Guys, today we are exploring Nami Island here in South Korea. Come along for a full day of exploration while we go observe the wildlife, check out the water, and even see some things like some old military tanks. The journey to Nami Island takes about 2 hours from Seoul, but if you'd like to stop by the Garden of the Morning Calm on the way, this is the perfect opportunity to go ahead and make the most of your day. Come along and I hope you enjoy the ride. So now we are back at the station. We need to go get on to the next transfer. So we are on another train now. We've got a few stops here, just two, and then we're going to transfer over to a bus. Next station, there is a huge gap in time until the next available bus comes, which is going to be at 3:50. It's 3:17 now, so let's go ahead and cruise in here and either grab something to eat or drink at the coffee shop or GS25. Let's figure it out. Ran into GS25, grabbed some spicy chicken skewers and a 1.5 liter bottle of water to tide me over until we get to the island. Alright guys, we are on the bus now. The one thing I do gotta say is all the buses have arrived super early, so keep that in mind when you're planning out your trip. Be at the station at least 10 to 15 minutes early, that way you're not having to wait another 50 minutes to potentially catch your bus. This one was supposed to get here around 3:56, it got here at 3:44. And we are here to the wharf. Let's go see what Nami Island has to offer. This Jamil Connor right here. That's awesome. It's the first overlander setup I've seen. Crazy. Love that. Now, we're here at the wharf. Let's try to figure out a way to get across to Nami Island. We have made it to the entrance now. Looks like this is going to be the entrance. I'm not sure if we can just walk up or if we have to use one of the ticket counters. Oh, look at that little guy. Pretty confusing, but let's figure it out. Regular. I'm not sure what that says. I see what some people have been talking about. When you get in, they give you a visa, quote unquote, and here's your receipt. It's making you feel like you're about to enter an entire different country. They got their own flag, South Korea flag, Nami Island flag here as well. So you have to go through immigration, quote unquote. I brought my passport just in case, but I don't think we're gonna need it. But here we go. Hello.
American?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright. Now we're in here. Not sure what that says. Every 30 minutes after the first ferry. So let's go see if we can get on the next one. Can't beat it, man. Can't beat it. Gotta love when stuff just works out like that. Of course, it has been a jam-packed day. We have been all over the place. Been like over 100 kilometers, but here we are now, on our way to Nami Island. Doing 16,000 won to get in. That does cover your ferry there and back. All right, after a quick battery swap, let's see what it looks like outside. Oh yeah. The water is definitely not that clear here, but hey man, we came for the island, we didn't come for the water, so we're gonna be just fine. That's the alternative method if you want to cross over to Nami Island. You can also take the zip line instead of riding the ferry. We're riding the ferry today, guys. All right. We have officially made it to Nami Island. Man, look at the line for the ferry. That is crazy. Crazy line for the ferry. So definitely got to keep that one in mind on my way back. I do have a vending machine right when you first walk in. There's a photo booth there as well. And then you're greeted with this fountain. pretty nice. Look at the architecture of this building here. It is just extremely sideways. That is wild. We are there. Try to get all the way back and forth. All right, time to begin our day here at Nami Island. Now apparently they do have a hotel here. It says Nami Nara Hotel, but that's not where we're staying. Of course, we're staying in Seoul. So this is just a day trip for me, but apparently you could turn it into a few day trip should you choose to. The tomb of General Nami. Tomb of General Nami. Wow. What a place. This area is very scenic, a bunch of different statues, and this walkway is adorned by trees on both sides. Now some areas like this one here even have like some lantern style architecture up above you as you're completing your walk. Here over there on the island you can see all the different flags. Check that out. I wonder if we can find the US flag. Yeah, you guys, there is the sign. Good deal. Check that out, guys. It's a pretty nice fountain. Now it is pretty loud here. There's a lot of tourists. I haven't seen this many tourists anywhere, I don't think, other than like downtown at shopping malls, of course. But man, check out that fountain. Pretty beautiful. I don't know what time it is. Nice. So there are some pretty nice detours all along the way on your journey to the opposite side of the island. Now check this out. You have this flower garden here, and that train that we saw at the beginning of the clip will actually take you straight through all these viewpoints, so you don't have to do any walking. If you're feeling lazy or if you're not able to do so, you don't have to. So that's pretty nice. Check out this bridge, man. All the lily pads, and of course you know we have to make our way there. Be careful, it says. Well, we'll figure it out. How it looks like from the center of the pond. There we go. All right, right back on the GoPro for you guys after a couple quick shots on the iPhone. And let's continue the hike. So back across the bridge to the covered portion of the walkway. We can make it to the other island side that way. Pretty cool little walkway, honestly. Not bad. Not bad. I wonder what that is. I mean, I guess we're about to find out here in a minute, but still, I wonder what that is. Look at this little marshland here. Feels sketchy getting across. Looks like a throne, but don't sit on it. It says not to touch. Be respectful, guys. Love this tree right here. It's like an evergreen style tree, but it's in this heat and it's surviving. Love how just naturally crafted everything is. Wow, it's a nice view. A goblin knoll. What are the goblin knoll? Man, this bridge does not feel trustworthy. Devices you can rent to get around the island. Is this the garden? It doesn't look like much of a garden. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if this is the garden or not. It might be. We have made it all the way to the other side of Nami Island. I love bridges too. This one is called the Hut Bridge. at that, man. Crafted with all the spikes from the islands that they have sourced here. That's pretty cool. So guys, if you do take this trip and you don't take a tour, you DIY it like myself, just be very cautious of your time. Don't let your time get away from you while you're doing this travel, because if it does, you are definitely going to be stuck out here. And that is it from the absolute other furthest point of Nami Island. That one, that is crazy. That's awesome. Definitely wish I could, but I just don't have the time. More beach access that way, covered by the trees. Sun's coming out right there. Wanted to stay here for sunset, but considering if I did, I would not be able to get back to Seoul. That's not something I'm planning to do today. Nice day trip. Would I personally want to spend the night here? Probably not. So it's less than 1 mile, less than 1.6 kilometers to get from point to point. Check out all the ducks and geese over there. The geese, a lot of ducks. Cool. All right, so this is what they're calling the Forest Adventure. It's really just another tree-covered area where they have a lot of picnic benches. And it's this way. It is kind of a cave, but interesting. If you got a dog that knows some tricks, you can bring him here to the dog park. Dog agility course. Yeah, look at that thing, man. Pretty cool to be able to touch something that was part of the Korean War. Battle of the Ants. You would not want to get too close to those. Old. Love and peace. It is time to get back on the ferry. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This has been my full exploration of Nami Island here in South Korea. Until next time, guys, I'll be out this thing. Peace.